Joey Mueller. Whenever you guys are ready.
Ready, Steve?
Yep.
All right, Joey, just first let's talk about this atmosphere. Record crowd, over 1,300, loud as it's ever been here. What was it like to play in that atmosphere?
Yeah, I definitely felt it. I definitely have been more calm this season, just been grounded in my faith, but to look to my left when we were going that way the first half and see the whole stands packed, it was a great feeling. And then to get that goal in the first half and to hear everyone erupt, I loved it. Yeah.
Tell me about your goal there.
Yeah, open space. Don't let me open on top of the box because I've been working on that one in training. I'm always shooting on Timo Avlas, one of my favorite people to shoot on, and he was the first one when the half end to come over. He was like, "That's what we trained." So, yeah, it was a great feeling.
Coach talked a lot about the training that you've been doing. Can you kind of just tell us what your process has been this season to make the strides that you have?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for me in growth this year has been there's been a calmness, and I just went over to see a bunch of my friends, my family, and people on FAU, Ethan Schumacher and Caleb Chapman, who I haven't seen and played with since the summer and previous to that, and they're like, you're just a different player. But I think it's just my calmness where I feel grounded this year, and I feel like I'm taking the information that they're saying, and it's also this is my fourth year here, so now all the concepts are ingrained, and now it's just kind of flowing out. It's really good.
Tell me about that sequence with Lily in there to get that goal and answer back after they got the first goal there in the second half.
Yeah, I felt a little responsible for that goal. We had a sloppy giveaway in the middle, and that was the only mistake. I was a little frustrated. And every time I get the ball from that side, I know Lillian's running. And for that ball to get through and Lillian after VAR to be onside is such a good feeling because it was 2-0s oftentimes one of the most emotional leads to have in a game. And to answer like that after they had that momentum was huge for us.
Could you just talk about them cutting it from 2 to 1 there towards the last few 10 minutes? Just what's going through your mind there to kind of protect the ball?
Yeah, I mean, every time they answered, I think they had some good goals. I mean, that one that they scored, the first one was a banger. It came off of a mistake, but it was a great goal. And then the other one, they get a cross in, and then somehow it redirects it into the near post as Palmby's shifting the other way. And it definitely put us on the back foot for a second, but I was telling Jen, Glenn, and Palmby to keep us locked in to answer again because we know that they're coming, but we're here to stay, and this is our home.
How would you describe the last couple of weeks? I mean, I think back to that Georgia Southern match, you're down 2-0, you come back, you win in double overtime, beat Kentucky, win the Sun Belt Championship, and then beat a really good FAU team. Describe this last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think starting from Georgia Southern, I got subbed out after the first half, and then the team fought back to get 3-2. Every time I look back, I think of that first. And then I was fortunate enough to play the full 90 Kentucky, and then Marshall, and now this team. And looking back to then, I'm just grateful that I have teammates around me that have the depth. We have the depth that we need to go further in the tournament when, like maybe I'm in there and the system's not working. And then we have depth to go in. They've answered phenomenally. That's what we saw in the Georgia Southern game, and now we're just carrying on momentum from Kentucky, Marshall, and now this FAU win. So we're going to take it all into fully challenge.
And then, so where do you go from here after this big victory at home? Coach talked a lot about just prioritizing recovery. What are you focusing on before next game?
I think some of the best rest for me is in my faith. Like I feel rested most of the time just because of that. But I'm also really excited. Georgetown's actually where I was born. So there's the Georgetown field, and then on the other side there's a hospital. And that's where I was born. So I'm just so excited to go back, and I think the true joy of just everything that's happening right now is going to be all the rest that I need. And obviously, I'm going to take the rest tomorrow, get good sleep tonight, get a good meal in after this, and that'll be good enough, and we're going to go.
What are you looking forward to most going back to Georgetown?
I just want to get the job done with the boys. I want to keep dancing with the boys. Phenomenal group. This group has been different from any group that has been with us in the past year. It's because we're all connected and we all have a similar goal. We all have the same goal to go and win it, and we all believe it. And I just want to keep dancing with the boys.
I'll let you go, Joey. Thanks.
All right, thank you guys.
Congrats.